This segment is sponsored by White32 Dental. It's the new year, and if you're looking to invest in yourself, now is the time. Improving your smile is a proven way to look and feel better. Joining me now is Dr. Charles White of White32 Dental to tell us about a patient who took that next step. Welcome back, Dr. White. Always great to see you.
It's good to see you as well. And thank you for having me.
Of course. You're usually here with one of your patients.
I am.
And you have a patient, James. He didn't want to be on camera, and that's totally okay, James. But we're going to talk about you because he gave his permission, and he was so thrilled with the work that you did. What was it about James's story that really stood out to you?
Yeah, so, James is, he's a great guy. I mean, you talk to him, he's got this great personality. And, one of the things I love is that he's a playwright. He's involved in theater. And so he travels a lot, and he's in front of people's faces all the time. And one of the things he complained about is when he came in, he's like, I just don't really like my smile. So, of course, patient comes in for a consultation. I'm like, well, let's smile for me. Let's see what it looks like. And he smiled, and he kind of gave me this half smile. You can kind of see it even in the before picture that, he gives me this half smile that's not really like, but then you actually pull, take a look at everything underneath. And there's discolorations, there's like fillings falling out. There's just, so I see what he's talking about.
Yeah, because you're right. Just looking at that, it's not so bad.
Can't see,
right.
It doesn't look that bad. But then when you actually pull everything back, it's like, oh, actually, there's a lot of stuff going on here. There's like gum recession. There's all this, old fillings, old stuff that needs to be replaced.
And the afters are incredible.
I appreciate that.
I mean,
was very thrilled.
Yeah, that's awesome. Veneers they've become really, really popular. Who is a good candidate for veneers? Yeah, so I'll just tell you, like, most people are good candidates for veneers. I always say it like this, there's different options in terms of restoring a mouth. Yes, you can do veneers, you can do crowns, you can do Invisalign or whitening, okay? But, I always say, what is your goal, in terms of treatment? Do you want like this really, really big, bright smile? Are you trying to change the shape of things? And I find with veneers that you just tend to have a lot more, you can just predict the outcome a little bit more than some of the other modalities. Right. Versus like Invisalign or whitening, whereas this is a limitation. Sure. With veneers, there's really not a lot of limitations that you have there. So that's, one of the reasons why they probably have become very popular now. So. Talk to us a little bit about the process of giving someone veneers. How long does it take, and how long will they last? Yeah,
great question. So a lot of people, when they think about veneers, they think, oh, you're going to be shaving all my teeth down and stuff like that. That's honestly, unfortunately, veneers have gotten a bad reputation. That's actually not true with veneers. So veneers are actually probably one of the most conservative types of treatments that we can do in terms of restoring a smile. In terms of time, typically speaking, it usually takes about 3 visits. The first one is like we go in there, or 4 visits rather. We take a look, see what's going on. We ask you to smile. We do all the diagnostics, see what your goals are, make sure that they're aligned. Second appointment, we go in there, we prepare things. We prepare the teeth, which basically just involves us just adjusting a little bit of the front of the tooth in order to be able to get the veneer to stick. So think about like if you get like a French manicure or something like that. Yeah. The third appointment is basically, and then also you leave with temporaries that day. The third appointment, you come back in, we check everything. We make sure that you like the way the teeth are shaped, you like the color, things of that nature. Anything that you want me to tinker with or change, make a tooth longer, make it shorter, change the color here and there. I can customize it during that appointment, and that's what we always like right there, because we want the provisionals or the prototype or the temporaries to look just like the finals. And so that the patient has the best idea what the finals will look like. And so with those 3 and 4 appointments, obviously the 4th appointment is the final delivery, and when we actually place the veneers. So with those appointments, we're actually able to transform a smile from, what James looked like at the beginning and then to where he is now.
Yeah, so. And where he is now, man, is beautiful. And what wasn't bad before, but look at that after, though. Look at that after. What was that final reveal for James like?
I wish he was here to tell his story, but man, he was just elated, though. He was just like, man, I just... man, it's like, you changed my life. You changed my life. And he's really humble, but he's also very, very grateful as well. And just building that relationship with him, and seeing the amount of gratitude that he has for just making that phone call, and just coming in and getting his needs met. Yeah, well, it just says a lot about how much a smile can literally transform someone's face, their look, their happiness, everything. Absolutely. Yeah. Dr. White, thank you so much. No, thank you for having me. Of course, anytime. We love having you. If you want to learn more or schedule an appointment with Dr. White, just give them a call at 240-221-6608. Again, that's 240-221-6608.
421-6608, or you can go to white32dc.com.